everybody.
You stole my thunder.
I did. You're a little shit this morning.
Wow.
Gail.
Keep drinking your brew.
Yeah.
Witch's brew. She's got a cauldron. She's mixing stuff in there. I wonder what's really in there.
Yeah, well.
I know you don't drink alcohol.
I don't drink.
No, it's not that. But
No.
I don't know. Maybe something else kind of wacky in there.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Really
Good.
You?
I'm good. What you got going?
Cranking away.
You've got, you had a graduation last week with Carmen from 5th grade.
Yeah.
You have the twins graduating from 8th grade Friday. Can you believe that?
Yep. And I get the pleasure of embarrassing them. I was asked to be the speaker.
Oh, boy.
At their 8th grade ceremony.
They're going to love that.
Maybe.
They're going to love that.
Yeah.
I can't believe those girls are going to be in 9th grade next year. Hayes is going to be a 10th grader. It goes way too fast.
You just got to enjoy the day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yep.
So.
Don't take it for granted.
No. We woke up.
That's right. So I got a really nice listing yesterday.
Saw that.
1418 Olmsted Road. It is honestly a magnificent home. The detail and the quality of that house when it was built,
Yeah.
I mean, not a detail was missed, and the quality is phenomenal. But I mean, it has what everybody wants. It has 10 acres with an additional 5 acres. It has a swimming pool. It has an attached 3-stall garage. It has a pole barn. I mean, it's everybody's dream.
Doc did a good job when
Yeah. They did a great job. So that's listed at $750.
Wow.
And I mean, you take that anywhere else. I mean, you're at.
Yep.
It's beautiful, beautiful home, and looking for a new owner. So, and then I also have a really kind of unique opportunity coming up for any investors that might be watching. I have some people that are going to sell 2 single-family homes that they have here in Ionia in nice neighborhoods that are currently leased. So when you have a lease on a property, that stays with the property. One of them still has almost another full year on their lease. And so they're going to sell those as a package for $300,000. So for investors, that's a phenomenal deal.
Two units?
Yeah.
Yep.
2 nice units in nice neighborhoods, single family. So anybody wants info on that, give me a call.
Yes.
What else you got?
I wanted to talk about. Well, it actually there's a way to leverage your money if you've got the reserves to do it. It's a way to lower your interest. It's a way to save money and really leverage what you have as opposed to coming in with a bigger down payment.
Okay, so
we use the tactic a lot. With our bridge loans, as you know, we're trying to meet the guidelines and stay under certain restrictions, and it's kind of like we thread the needle, and doing a rate buy down
which is a point.
Which is
Part.
Generally speaking, when you hear someone say points, it means it's referred to as points. It can mean discount points. It's essentially you are just prepaying your interest to the bank. That's basically all it is.
Okay.
You're essentially giving them some portion of your interest up front. You know, the old adage, a bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush. That's kind of how the bank sees interest.
But that affects
It
you
affects-
over the life of
Oh,
your
absolutely.
loan.
Yes.
In a big way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've seen it, this kind of phenomenon, because of rates have risen just in the past year and change, where we've seen these 2-1 buy downs, meaning like it's kind of a temporary buy down of your rate. I don't like those. I like permanent buy downs.
Oh, okay.
So let's say it's a $200,000 loan, and let's say your interest rate right now is 6.875%.
Okay.
You have the ability to get a lower rate, and that might cost you, say, 1/8 of a percentage point of the loan. So 1/8 of 200,000 is $250.
Oh, that's cheap.
So for $250 in this scenario, and it's not always this way, every day's different,
Right.
every person's different, but in this general scenario, if you prepaid essentially $250, bought your rate down to 6.75%, you're going to save roughly $17 a month.
Okay.
So $17 a month you save for the life of the loan.
For 30 years.
For 30 years, 360 payments on that 30-year fixed rate.
It's a lot of money.
It is. That saves you nearly $6,000 over time. And it would take you essentially 15 months by saving $17 a month to repay that $250. I call that your payback period. So in that scenario, if you're going to live in your house for 15 months or more, that would be a good use of your money.
Absolutely.
Instead of coming in with a bigger down payment to save that $17 a month,
right,
I figured that would cost you $2,500. So bringing in a bigger down payment to lower your monthly payment, or to buy your rate down, which is permanent.
Right.
$250 versus $2,500. That's a big leverage on your money. So the key is do you have the extra money, the cash, the reserves, after your closing costs and down payment? That's typically when we're seeing that. If you've got some good liquidity,
yep,
I'm going to very much strongly suggest you buy your rate down.
Well, and that's why I like to send people to you,
Yep.
because you look at the whole picture,
Yep.
and not just, I want an FHA loan, right?
Yep.
You look at the person in depth,
Yep.
their whole financial situation, and what they do have for liquid cash,
Yep.
that they could do something like this.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I'm a big numbers guy, as many of you know.
Boring. No, not really.
But
This is not boring. This is all really good
but
stuff.
it literally, buying your rate down an eighth of a point in this scenario will save you $6,000 over the life.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
And if you buy it down even further, that just compounds and compounds.
Yep.
So yeah.
That is really good information, Boomer.
I'm very, very happy that you think of it. That. It is definitely the best bang for your buck. When we've got debt to income problems, sometimes running into it a lot with some recent deals, the income calculations that some programs don't allow us to count all of our clients' income. It's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
And so we are forced to make these kind of recommendations to keep deals together.
Right.
So it's a great way. Again, instead of asking someone to come in with $50,000 more, which we know they don't have,
Right.
buying the rate down by a little bit might be the trick.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a lot less painful.
Awesome.
So
That is great information, Boomer.
so the longer you're going to be in the house,
The more
chances
that
are,
makes sense.
The more that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's do it.
If you got the money. If you're going to be there transitionary, hey, I'm just getting a job, going to be moving in 2 years, maybe it doesn't make sense.
Right. But that's why, like I said,
That's
I
why
haven't talked to you.
I run that for everybody we talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot
Points.
of sense. Points. I was really excited when you said we were going to talk about points today.
Well, it's a great way. And as a seller, use this to your advantage.
Yes.
Instead of, let's say the offers aren't coming in where they need to be.
Right.
For you and your seller.
Yep.
You could say, listen, seller, instead of doing a price reduction that might cost you $10,000 off the purchase price,
Yep.
the list price, let's give some of that money back to the buyer as an incentive to lower their purchase price or lower their rate.
Yeah.
And
That's a
save
great
that
idea.
money.
That is a great
It's
idea.
a huge trade-off.
Yeah.
So
That's a great idea.
Yep.
I like that. You're smarter than you look.
it's not the first time I've heard it. Maybe that is the first time. Yeah. Anyways,
Do you have any great quotes this morning?
I'm going to save them for Friday. I don't want the cat to be out of the bag.
Okay, you're going to see for Friday. I thought maybe you could pull out a great Hot Todd quote. He has so many.
Think you can, think you can't. Either way, you're probably right. I've heard you say that.
That's a good one. Yep.
I like that one.
Yep. Gail, do you have anything to add this morning?
No.
Next week.
Nothing wise.
Next week we'll have Gail on here.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to talk about accounting.
Oh God, I'm gone next week.
Viewership. Just
There's gonna be another mother here. I do want to remind everybody we do have our drawing tomorrow for our kids. We're doing a kids summer basket,
Okay.
3 of them, and we've got a lot of entries into that. So I'll be doing that live tomorrow.
I'm your kid. Do I qualify?
probably not. I kind of told my own kids that probably shouldn't be drawing your names out of the bucket. But I do have a lot of grandkids that would like what we have in the baskets, but too bad.
Gotcha.
Too bad. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Kick some
So
butt.
next week we are not talking about accounting. So we hope to see you back. Thanks and have a great week.
Thank you.